Hi you guys, welcome back. So my name's Danielle from LeggoMyPreggo, and today we are going to do a little bit different. It's going to be a cook with me, some really cozy fall cook with me ideas. They're pretty easy, pretty simple. My family kind of likes to try new things sometimes, whether they realize it or not. They absolutely love it after the fact, so we don't always do the same thing all the time. We kind of do things that we find on Pinterest or some of our favorite dishes, but they're kind of like amped up a little bit or changed around. So these are some of the good fall go-to meals that we do like. And then we also did some homemade rolls and some zucchini bread, stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And we also have some special news, big announcement that I wanted to tell you guys, especially on here, because you're going to notice some changes coming soon. And so I'm going to let you in on a little secret. So can you guess what it is? Drum roll. Brrr. We are pregnant. I'm 7 weeks pregnant today, actually. Today is Tuesday, so the day that I'm putting this out would be Wednesday. So on Tuesday, I am 7 weeks pregnant. I have my first OBGYN appointment tomorrow, and we're super excited. I can't wait to hear the baby's heartbeat. I'm nervous because of everything that's happened, but my husband and I are actually really excited, and we're very joyful and just praying a lot and journaling a lot and writing things down. So a new series that I'm going to start once a week or every other week. I haven't decided. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I will give you little bump updates or bump dates to let you know how everything's going and how we're doing that week. So far, I haven't had a lot of symptoms except for extreme exhaustion. I mean, I follow along and track my cycles and everything, so I pretty much know to the day what my body is doing. So I knew that I was probably pregnant when I took the last test that I took. I had taken a few tests pretty early because I was hopeful, but they were negative, and so in my mind I was like, well, it's just not gonna happen this month. And then I started charting, paying attention to the charting that I had been doing, and I realized there's still a possibility it might have just been too early. So I took a test, and sure enough, I was. It was a faint line, but I was pregnant, and I was super excited. I could not wait to tell my husband. I ran right out. He was with me. We were at a pizza restaurant, and we had the kids, and we were waiting for one of my older sons to get out of school. And so he walked across the street after he was done at school, and it was like a pizza and salad bar buffet. And so one of the kids said they had to go to the bathroom, and I was like, all right, I'll take you. So when I was in there, something just told me, take a test. And so I did. I took a test at the pizza restaurant, and it was instantly pregnant. And I was like, what? Here right now? I was like, okay, Lord, if this is what you want me to do, then this is how we're going to do it. So I started crying. I just immediately started crying. I had to cover my mouth because I was sobbing. And I could not tell my husband. So anyways, one of the kids came in. So back to our story. So I took the test. I was sobbing. I calmed down quick enough that it didn't look like I was in there for too long. When I came out, I like wiped my eyes and everything, and I came out and we were finishing up, and I had told my husband, we need to get bread. And he was like, okay, weird, but okay. Like, that's all we need is bread? I was like, yes, and we need to go to Target. And he's like, we're getting bread at Target? He's like, yeah, okay, sure, believe that. So I was just like, no, we really should just get it at Target. And we passed Walmart, we passed the bread store and everything. And I was like, nope, Walmart or Target. So went in, he waited in the car with the kids because, you know, because of COVID, I didn't want to take everybody in and put masks on and deal with all of it. So he waited in the car, I went in, my sister and my 14-year-old went in with me. And I told her as we were looking for little bags, little gift bags, and she was so excited. She was like, no way. And then we saw a couple of people from our church, and so we were really excited that we saw them because I didn't say anything in the store. I was beaming. I was really happy, and they were just like so happy that we were having a good day. And so we said hi and talked for a little bit, and then we went back to what we were doing. And then I told my son, you know, this is what we're doing. And he was just like, whoa, really? Just, I mean, what do you expect from a 14-year-old? So that was fun. So we really quickly got like a blank card, and I got like a little bag and some tissue paper, wrapped up the test, standing right there at the bar at Starbucks, and wrote like a really quick little note. I tried to calculate my due date really fast and explained that he would be a new daddy in May 2021. And I ran outside. I couldn't control myself. I was so excited. And when I ran outside, the people that we had seen from church were standing next to the van talking to my husband. And so I was like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. So I didn't want them to leave. So I ran all the way to the van, and I was like, hi guys, I'm over here, 1 second. And my husband looks at me and he's like, what? And I handed him the gift, and he goes, oh, is this what I think it is? And I was like, I don't know, just open it. And the girls had no idea from church. They had no idea what was going on. And he started opening it, and he opened the card first. And right before he opened it, one of the girls was like, is she pregnant? And my sister's like, I don't know. My sister-in-law's like, what? I don't know. And John opens it, and he goes, oh, I knew it. Because for like 2 weeks, he was telling everybody, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. I know she's pregnant. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I've taken tests. I'm not. And it was just funny because we got to share that with some of our friends from church, and everybody was pretty much there. A couple of the kids weren't there, but everybody found out when we went home. So it was exciting. And so that's how I told him, because I had absolutely no patience. But yeah, so like I said, we found out I'm 7 weeks now. And we will hopefully hear the heartbeat, and everything will be amazing, and we will have a healthy pregnancy that goes full term. And like I said, I'm not exactly sure how often I'm going to update you guys. I might just do like a once a month thing for the first trimester, because you know there's not always a lot to report in the first trimester. But anyways, that's exciting. That's our happy news. And so back to today's video. Besides all those things, you will see my stomach a little bit. And I just figured, you know what? We should let you guys in on our little secret. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will try to leave most of the recipes down in the description box, given that it lets me leave all those recipes. I hope you guys enjoy, and we will see you soon. So I snuck in a little clip of our bump shot. I have had, you know, multiple kids, so I always show earlier than most people, but I just am showing very early on in this pregnancy at 7 weeks, so I thought that would be fun for you guys to see. So this first recipe is a chicken pot pie, but it's crustless on the bottom, and then on top I just used a regular pie crust. And this is one of the easier recipes. You can also use cream of chicken soup, but this time I just used a little cream and chicken stock. So this is one of my favorite hacks from Jordan Page in her shelf cooking. I would have never thought to do this, but if you have boiled chicken or baked chicken or whatever, you can shred it up with your mixer. And it is like so less time consuming, and it perfectly shreds it every time. It was so awesome. Such a life hack. So this next recipe is a chicken noodle soup. I sauteed the veggies first in the bottom of the pan, your celery, carrots, and onions with your seasoning and some oil. And then once I put the liquid in, then I put the chicken in and boiled it at the same time. Then I took the chicken out, shredded it up, and added it back in. And that's what you see here. And then I made the noodles in a separate pot because I didn't want them to absorb all of that good, yummy chicken broth. And then at the end, when those are cooked, I just add those into the soup. And that's really simple and easy, and I will link that recipe below.
Yeah, tell me what you want, let me hear that I'm the only one. You know that we won't make it out. We've heard it all before. It's alright.
So my next recipe was a huge hit, and I'm gonna make it again soon, but I was so shocked when I was recording that I didn't have any other footage. I must have not realized that my camera died, but this is a vegetable beef soup, and it's super hearty. It's got green beans, like the frozen package of vegetables, as well with fresh zucchini from the garden, potatoes, carrots, onions, celery, all kinds of yummy stuff, and a couple hamburger patties that we ground up, and some tomato paste and tomatoes. It was really easy and simple, you guys. I'll still link it below, even though you didn't get to see the footage of the whole thing being made. So this is the pumpkin zucchini bread that we made, and it's really simple. You mix all your wet ingredients, and then in a separate bowl you mix all your dry ingredients, and then you fold those in. Then you're going to shred your zucchini, and then you fold that in, and then you just put it in your either your free-form pans. You can do it in loaf pans. You could even make muffins. We did it in a bundt pan and an angel food cake pan, and it turned out great because then everybody gets a perfect slice.
You're giving me a lie again. And tell me what you want. This time I won't take it to the heart, 'cause I know we won't make it out. I've heard it all before. Yeah, tell me what you want. Let me hear that I'm the only one. You know that we won't make it out. We've heard it all before. It's alright. Hey, it's alright. Hey, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright, so let's move on. 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 Alright, so let's move on.
This particular recipe I cooked at 350 for 50 minutes, and it came out perfect. So that's going to conclude this week's video, you guys. We will be back soon, and I will try to set up a schedule for our new series with our little bump updates. Thank you so much for coming, and don't forget to hit that like button if these are the types of videos you enjoy, and we will see you soon. Enjoy your week.